Get over here!
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to play Interceptor here, aren't we?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not too concerned about, these guys, like, getting hurt too much. What we can do is we can heal them both with, Loot and, Natasha. And just send them on their merry way.
Sure.
Alright, so, going back to the conversation, because, again, I am still, like, very interested. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, overall, like, I think the nominations for Game of the Year, like, are pretty solid this year. Super Mario Bros. Wonder, I think, is a bit of a stretch, as you said, but it's still a good game for what it is.
Yeah, and I don't think it, like, snubbed out any other games.
Yeah,
I
like,
don't think... I mean, besides that, you have, like, Starbound, you have, or... Oh, man, is that even what it's called?
I think so.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking... Yeah, Starbound. Again, we mentioned Octopath Traveler 2. But, like, yeah, no, I think Super Mario Bros. Wonder is still a worthy inclusion. So is, I would
Spider-Man,
say...
Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, Spider-Man, Resident Evil 4 Remake, I think, like, are all worthy inclusions.
Resident Evil 4 really surpassed my expectations. I was one of those people of, like, Resident Evil 4 doesn't need a remake. What are you guys doing? But, like...
I thought that too, but then,
they made
like...
a great game.
No, like, it turned out absolutely fantastic. Speaking of which, do we want to go ahead with promotions here?
Yes.
Yeah, so... We're gonna go ahead and equip the Javelin. And Master Seal. So, either a General or a Great Knight. We're going General here.
Yeah, we already have Dusel as a Great Knight.
Yeah, and because we gave him the Swift Soul, we knew from the get-go that we were gonna make Gilliam a General. Fantastic. The one game that, like, I am not really super into when it comes to, the Game of the Years is Alan Wake, but that's also because I'm not a big horror guy. But from what I understand, like, it's a worthy inclusion.
I'm happy for horror game fans, too.
Yeah, seriously!
We have two nominated for Game of the Year.
Yeah, like, horror fans, you're eating. Bishop. Well, hopefully our resident, Slayer of Monsters can play those games without any fear. So yeah, there you go, Bishop Artur.
I fear no creatures of the night, though animatronic bears do frighten me. I don't play those games.
Oh man, like, Five Nights at Freddy's, I have an interesting relationship with that game. Not a bad one, mind you, it's just like one that I was never personally into.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a horror game person either, so I mean... though I do like Alan Wake, the first one.
I've never played Alan Wake, so...
And I like Resident Evil 4, the original, so...
Yeah. No, Resident Evil is, like, probably, like, the closest I've ever gotten to, like, actually being a horror fan.
Yeah.
But that's also just because I really respect those games, like, in general.
Like, it's arguably the least horror of Resident Evil, also. Actually, I wouldn't even say that. I'd say 4, 5, and 6 were all kind of getting away from horror.
Yeah.
Oh, this is actually an important decision, though. Okay.
So yeah, we can either make him a hero and give him proficiency with axes, or we can make him a ranger with proficiency in bows and a horse.
I mean, I've done both with Garrick, and I like both of them. I know people traditionally go hero Garrick.
I actually would like to go hero Garrick. We have plenty of horsemen.
Okay.
And, like, as a hero, his like, already amazing stats will just become even better.
Yeah. Also, axes are good.
Yeah. I imagine some people may cry foul for our decisions in this one, but we're sticking to it.
Yeah.
So yeah, hero Garrick. Besides, I think the hero look, like, fits him a little bit better,
I
quite
feel
frankly.
like he was designed to be a hero.
Yeah.
More so than a ranger, but...
Yeah. And we still need to plug up this gap, so hey, Marissa! Let's see you in action.
I love the, like, behind-the-back double stab.
Really, really cool. Beautiful, Joshua!
That's when you want the crit.
Oh, actually, this might give us a good opportunity. So, Yes. I actually am not going to mind if you are in range, and if we do need to rescue you, we have the resources to do so.
Yeah.
Let's see what Marissa can do against that warrior with the hand axe. She'll be in range of the purge, but as we saw, she's pretty good at dodging those.
Oh, wow.
Fantastic, Marissa!
44% crit.
Dude. I mean, that's a Shamshir for
Yeah.
you. Like, she just promoted, and she's leveling up already. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Alright, so... Is he safe to be in range of 2?
Ephraim, yeah.
What about 3?
Honestly, yeah. Maybe not once the Great Knights show up, but these 3, I think you'll be fine.
Alright then.
One of them's a sword, also.
Oh, is it? Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, why not, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll put him here. And you know what? We're gonna give him some support by putting him next to Erica. Before I do, I'm gonna check.
Yeah, double check, but I think you're safe.
Yes! Yeah, that pretty much, all she wrote that. Let's bring these guys forward a little bit. Just to, maybe give them some opportunity as well.
Yeah.
Especially because, like, yeah, those Great Knights are going to give us trouble if we let them approach
Oh, wait. Okay, well.
What?
I was gonna say Vanessa can bait another purge, but,
Oh, no,
Marissa's
like,
already doing that.
Yeah, Marissa's already doing that. Oh, you know what? I forgot to equip the Regin Leaf.
Yeah.
My bad.
That would have been better. Nope.
I did always like the assassin dodge animation, is like ducking. How many purges do you have left? Just 1.
Over on the best RPGs category, yeah, I'm surprised it wouldn't even. I'm surprised Octopath Traveler 2 didn't even get in for RPGs.
Like you would think, right?
But over there we have oh, Starfield, not Starbound.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry, guys.
No, you're fine, dude. You're fine.
Baldur's Gate 3 is for best RPG, which that's the one that's gonna win. But
yeah, honestly, like we were talking about like the Game of the Year category. Honestly, I think Baldur's Gate would be my personal choice.
Wow, over Tears of the Kingdom?
Yes, shockingly enough, because if you want to equate to it, like, don't get me wrong, I love Tears of the Kingdom. It is like it is bar none a very, very much deserved nomination for Game of the Year. No questions asked.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about it, though.
Yeah.
Like, the comparison I would make is that Tears of the Kingdom had a system that allowed you to be able to use this one mechanic that they introduced, and the game basically says, hey, here's this really, really cool mechanic for you, and it lets you be stupid with it.
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate is that, but if you sprinkled that throughout the entire game. Because it is incredibly amazing how many contingencies that they thought of for Baldur's Gate.
Okay.
Because it's like, oh, hey, like, yeah, you can, like, go about the game normally. Like, you know, you can recruit Asterion at no consequence by going about it normally. What happens if you kill him, revive him with a scroll before you actually recruit him? He doesn't notice that you killed him, you resurrect him, and then you try to recruit him. He has dialogue for it. Like, they thought of everything.
That's cool.
With Baldur's Gate. And the sheer fact that, like, it has that potential of, like, just how many things you can do with a game is astonishing to me.
Okay.
So that would be the reason why I would say Baldur's Gate deserves it, because...
I mean, I haven't played it yet, so maybe it will completely blow me away.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, the main thing with me for Baldur's Gate is how much detail they managed to, like, implement into the game. How many things that they thought of that, like, you know, they predicted how stupid people would be with, like, you know, the system. And again, the game just lets you be stupid with it. Nice work, Ephraim. So yeah, like, Tears of the Kingdom is a much better game in terms of, like, its solidity. Like, overall, like, the game is hardly busted. Like, it's a very, very well put together game. There's definitely a lot more exploits and glitches in Baldur's Gate 3. But that's also because there's a lot going on in Baldur's Gate 3.
Okay.
That's how I equate it. But, yeah, in terms of, like, best JRPG, or, like, best RPG, yeah, Baldur's Gate's got this in the bag. Like, no questions asked. Okay, just gonna make sure.
But
1,
does
2,
it let
3,
you
4,
just...
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, they're out of range. We're good.
But does Baldur's Gate 3 let you just, like, duct tape a bunch of junk together into a mech?
No, it does not. No, it does not. Yeah, that's the thing about it is, like, what do you want out of your game? Like...
And that's why, like, these awards don't really matter, because you're comparing a lot of things that really there's no comparison for.
Yeah, like, apples to oranges at the end of the day. Like, Tears of the Kingdom may not be the grandiose, like, insanely, like, intuitive and, like, high priority game or whatever, what have you, that, like, some of these other games are, not by any stretch. But it set out to do what it wanted to do, and did it. Like, and it did it spectacularly.
Baldur's Gate 3 also, like, you know, you have a higher quality of voice acting and a lot of other
Yes,
things.
very, very. Like, no offense to the voice actors in Tears of the Kingdom. They did an amazing job, too. Even Zelda's voice actress did a much better job in this one
I like her
than she did in Breath of the Wild, in
I
my
like
opinion.
her more in Tears of the Kingdom.
Definitely,
than
definitely.
Breath of the Wild.
It's just, like, the sheer amount of, like, insanity that you can get into in Baldur's Gate 3 just blows me away.
I don't think voice acting was, like, the biggest priority when they were making Tears of the Kingdom.
No. Dude, like, the thing that, like, I will say this. I think Baldur's Gate is going to win Game of the Year, but I can see any one of them. If any one of them wins, I'm not going to be disappointed, because all of them are super, super solid games and deserve it. If it's between Tears of the Kingdom and Baldur's Gate 3, however, like, I'm not going to be really disappointed if either of them win, because they both very much deserve it, especially with Tears of the Kingdom. The thing that I will grant Tears of the Kingdom heavily, right?
Yeah.
Is that, oh boy, we got a thief down here.
Yeah, I don't like that.
We could try sending Vanessa over. Or not Vanessa, Marissa.
I think we should.
The question is, are these guys going to move?
I mean...
We could boost her with Tethys, actually.
Yeah.
Even if we put Tethys in range.
If Tethys is in range of a purge, I think that'll be fine. I think Tethys can take one purge.
Okay, so our goal is to get her past here.
Yeah.
So if we put Marissa here... Let me actually look at her movement. 6. So if we put her here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's good, actually.
I have another idea, actually.
What?
What if we pick her up with Franz, and then have Tethys dance for Franz, and then he runs across and drops Marissa, and then we got 2 people over there.
There'd be another idea, actually.
There'd be another idea.
Okay. I just need to check with someone. Someone that's not going to be of consequence. Okay. Let me see what these guys got real quick first before I start making any decisions. Wow, Steel's... Okay. So if we put Ephraim in range of these guys, he'll eat them up for breakfast.
Hopefully,
Just as long as he's not in range of that Steel Axe. Let me actually see how he does with Regenleaf.
Yeah, pretty good.
As long as we heal him...
Yeah, we need to heal him, but...
Yeah, like 32, right? His max HP is 32. 12, 24... That's not gonna kill him!
Yeah.
So, like, what do we have? Yeah, he has an elixir. So, if we put him here, he's in range of this guy, and that guy, but not the Axeman.
Okay.
We go with that?
Yeah.
Okay, Regenleaf, and boom. Okay. I know what we can do.
Okay.
We're gonna put you over here. Natasha.
Okay.
And there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She's gonna be in range one way or the other, but honestly, I can deal with that. She's not gonna be in range of anyone else. So yeah, if we just put her here. In fact, put her in the ruins.
Yeah.
Put her in the pillars so that she has more of a dodge chance.
She has defense, yeah.
And if she needs it, she has a vulnerary on her.
Okay.
We just need to make sure that we can get back to her to like give her some assistance if things start going pear-shaped.
Yeah. I still like my plan of having Franz carry her over more, but
I mean, we have the warp staff. We might as well use it. We could kill this guy right now, or we can wait for him to open that chest.
Wait, let him open the chest. Yeah.
We can also wait to kill this guy.
I mean, yeah. I'm like, if we don't have to use a chest key, that's 300 gold we're saving.
That's fair. All right then. So we're gonna wait with these guys over here.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, and like push comes to shove, like with that druid, Artur's got that.
Yeah.
All right, this triangle right here is a safe zone for everyone who doesn't want to get hit by that bolting. Yeah, like I've had to check back and forth for those danger zones because goodness gracious. Real quick actually. Okay, no. These guys are in range, so we're gonna have to let we're gonna have to back these guys up unless we want one of them to take it. But I think we should let Ephraim handle that.
Okay. Yeah.
In that case, do you have a purge left? No, you don't. You're out of purge.
Out of purge.
So in that case,
it's just the bolting.
Let me look at your movement. 6. 1, 2. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we just need to move him back one. There we go.
Okay.
And then we can have them all on standby.
Sounds good.
One thing I am going to do. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I definitely think Baldur's Gate 3 will win for Best RPG.
I agree.
It's up against Final Fantasy 16.
Which is also good, mind you.
Lies of P.
I've heard Lies of P was good.
Yeah.
I never played it myself.
Starfield, and Sea of Stars, which I'm just happy to see there. I'm
seriously.
Very happy for Sabotage Studio.
I actually really want to try out Sea of Stars because, like, ever since our, like, Pirates Countdown, like, it was brought up to me with for that one, like, bit.
Yeah.
For, like, mentioning Sea of Stars. And, like, I've been told it's a really good time, so I am definitely interested.
That one's on my to-do list. It's the same studio that made The Messenger, which is an amazing game.
That's also very valid. Oh, Ephraim. Well done, sir. Oh, this is totally gonna max him out, actually. Because, like, these are great knights coming at us.
I don't know too much about all these other fighting games, but I think Street Fighter 6 is the one to beat for best fighting game.
If I were to like
Mortal Kombat 1's on there though.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say I think it's definitely between those two. If I had to pick personally, I would say it should go to Street Fighter 6 because Street Fighter 6 I think has a better overall package. I know Mortal Kombat is still stewing.
Yeah.
But if there's one thing that I think Street Fighter 6 definitely has over Mortal Kombat is its single player content. Like, shockingly, Street Fighter 6 has an amazing single player experience with World Tour mode.
Yeah.
Like, wow, they blew it out of the park with that.
And besides that, they're up against
Oh! He's attacking!
Okay.
I don't think this guy's gonna open the chest for us.
Nope. Alright. Yeah, I guess we do need to take that druid's key. Wait, did the thief leave yet?
He died.
Okay.
Yeah, Marissa murdered him.
Got moitered.
Yeah, like, we're not gonna be able to get Marissa out of danger, like,
Yeah.
immediately, so we're just gonna have to, like, fight our way out here.
Yeah, even a 2% crit is enough to make me nervous.
Ooh! There's the Dude! The silence looks different! It was red with Jafar. That was like dark blue purple type of thing.
Yeah.
Does it depend on the color palette of the character?
Or
is this just a Sacred Stones thing?
I think they just changed it with Sacred Stones.
Because if that's the case, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Okay, we got a Silver Lance and a Steel Axe. Yeah, we're gonna have to let these guys come to us. Because this is not the most comfortable of situations here. Okay, I think I know how I'm gonna do this. We are going to have Vanessa block with the Axe Reaver. You're going to be on standby, Ephraim. And the other blocker is going to be Joshua. Because again, this guy's got an axe.
Okay.
And from there, these guys should come in a little bit closer enough for that, so that everyone can start just wailing on
Yeah,
them.
so that we can do more to handle them.
Yeah, just keep the Zombato, right? Alright, so we are going to put Artur in range of that Drew... Actually, wait a second. Just the sheer fact that he has a Luna, like, makes me more nervous than it should be.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's Artur, though.
yeah, I think we're alright.
Yeah, might as well.
What's kind of annoying is that one of these chests has a Knight's Crest in it, which we could have used instead of the Master Seal.
Oh, you could have mentioned that earlier.
But at that point, I figured it wouldn't be worth the waiting for... I didn't know how long it would take us to actually get it.
Yeah, especially because, like, you know, we pretty much have our choices in, like, promotions already.
Yeah.
So, the only one I can think of is that maybe we could have used the Master Seal on Cormag, but if I recall correctly, we're going to get an Elysian Whip later anyway. If we want to use Cormag, mind you.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely. I think between the, like, all those... I'm gonna be honest with you, like, the instant I saw Nickelodeon All-Stars Battle Royale 2, I was like, yeah, I understand that people like this game for, like, the family and whatnot, but if we're talking, like, sheer quality in terms of, like, fighting games, yeah, Mortal Kombat 1 and Street Fighter 6,
I mean,
on.
each one has 5 nominees, so you gotta fill them with something.
Exactly. The thing is, like, ooh... The thing is, though, like, I still think there were plenty of, like, fighting games this year that could have potentially made it. Like, maybe, like, a lot less known, obviously.
What other fighting games even came out this year?
I gotta look it up, because I don't exactly remember off the top of my head.
Also on here is Pocket Bravery and God of Rock, and I don't even know what either of those are.
Yeah, you got me on that one. Did Strive come out this year?
No, that
was last year, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure Strive would have been here, but...
Yeah, if it was this year, then yeah, definitely Strive. I guess I gotta look. Maybe this year wasn't all as good for fighting game. I guess it felt like it because, you know, we got the likes of Street Fighter 6 and Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Which, like, are super good. So, I don't know. It's maybe fighting games weren't as big this year as I expected, especially because, like, we're not getting Tekken 8 until next year, and I'm excited for Tekken 8.
Oh, speaking of RPGs, Fire Emblem Engage. That came out in 2023.
It did, didn't it?
Yeah, so I'm a little... It's nominated for Best Sim/Strategy Game.
Oh yeah,
But
that is a different like take than RPG, right?
yeah, I think it would have been eligible for Best RPG, but
Potentially. What else is on there? Like, I'm curious now.
Pikmin 4,
Okay.
Company of Heroes 3, City Skylines 2, because it's both strategy and sim,
Yeah.
and Advance Wars Reboot Camp.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, not bad.
I mean, I know what my favorite game on that list is. It's Pikmin 4.
Yeah.
But I have a sneaking suspicion that City Skylines is going to take it, but I'm not sure.
I can see the potential for Fire Emblem Engage, but, like, personally, like, I have my own issues with Fire Emblem Engage. Y'all know that already.
Yeah.
Nice, Joshua came to play.
Yeah, I think it's going to come down, for best game overall, I think it's going to come down between Zelda and Baldur's Gate, but I wouldn't mind any of them winning.
Me neither, honestly.
I would raise an eyebrow.
Ooh, Jesus!
Nice.
Okay, that was cool looking.
Yeah, it's got like the rune in there. We saw Loot's seal. Do some Sacred Stone's Three Houses crossover. I would raise an eyebrow if Mario Wonder won everything, but...
Yeah, nah, I don't think it's going to. Honestly, again, I think it's going to be Baldur's Gate, personally.
I also, never cared that much, but...
Yeah.
The only reason why I even find this fun to talk about is because I think they picked 6 good games this year.
I agree. I completely agree. The choices that they had for this year in terms of, Game of the Year, yeah, I think these are very worthy inclusions. No questions asked. Your power has seriously waned, Franz. So, we're gonna see if we can, help you catch up a little bit on that end.
And there's been some debate over, if Hogwarts Legacy, why it didn't get nominated for anything, if that it got snubbed.
I don't think,
if you're mad about that, all I'm gonna say is that, remember that this is, just Jeff Keighley and his friends making their, there's no objectivity to this.
Yeah. Especially because, I don't like being...
If the controversy around Harry Potter made them just not want to play that game, honestly, I respect it.
Uh-huh. Especially because, all things considered, what did you expect, if I may be honest?
Yeah.
It's one of those situations where, if you like this game and it didn't get anything, yeah, that sucks. But it's
it doesn't affect you.
Especially because this is a voting situation, right? So,
yeah, it's a panel of judges.
Yeah, it's a panel of judges, and, to see, to have a game be, swept into controversy, whether it was deserved or not, is telling. Yeah. And that's not exactly a good look for a game.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing against the devs on that game from what I can find, I don't think the devs on on a Hogwarts Legacy, I think they were good enough people. I think they even, tried to do things in the game to make it more inclusive. There are, gender options in Hogwarts Legacy, so
yeah.
But
I wouldn't be I would not be surprised if that came at the grievance of certain individuals. I'm not going to get into detail as to what I'm talking about there.
So, yeah, it doesn't... If your favorite game wins or loses or doesn't even get nominated, it, doesn't affect you at all. You don't need these awards to, justify your hobby.
Yeah, especially because, at the end of the day, it's superficial.
Yeah.
Yeah,
doesn't matter. The Oscars don't matter. The Tonys don't matter.
Mm-hmm. And that's coming from someone who's, big into fighting games and whatnot, and it's, I was gonna say, the fighting game, list is... It's Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter. I'm just gonna say that right now. It's between those two. And if it happens that, one of the others win, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just gonna be really? Actually, though?
Yeah. I have a friend who... We both have a friend who played Hogwarts Legacy who says it's fine.
Yeah. That's the thing. The game is fine.
I know.
But that's just it, though. It's just fine.
Yeah, I don't really even get to the point of, quality, because I just know that, I wouldn't enjoy playing it because Harry Potter as a property just makes me too sad now.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's I remember having this conversation with someone about, are you the type of person to separate artist from, creator from creation?
Yeah.
I personally am someone who does that. Here's the thing, though. You can only go so far with that mentality. Eventually that shit's going to catch up to you, and there's only so much you can ignore. Another good example of that is Overwatch.
Yeah.
Overwatch I think is a good game. It was one of my favorite games of all time. Do I still enjoy playing the game? Yes. Do I play the game with a clear conscience and knowing what's going on at Blizzard? No. Unfortunately. And it's a sad situation, but it's just like, you know, there again, I understand the mentality of like creator versus creation, and like eventually it getting to the point where like, oh, there should be a point where you can separate the two, but there's also that limit of, you know, you can only do that for so long before the taste starts becoming sour.
I mean, I think, like, separating the art from the artist isn't something you, like, have to do. That's, like, I think a lot of people who say that phrase don't actually know where it comes from or where it means, to be honest. The idea of separating the art from the artist gets into film theory and auteur theory.
Yeah.
And it has a very different connotation when it's something where the artist is still alive and actively profiting off of the art.
That is also true, yes.
Oh, we can make her into a Wyvern Knight if we're crazy.
We could, but I think Falcon Knight is the way to go here.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if this port of the game fixed the glitch with Wyvern Knight, so I'm a little afraid of Wyvern Knight.
That's also true.
There used to be a game-breaking glitch with it.
Alright, and there we have it.
Very nice.
I'm also going to put her in range of the bolting, so that she can run those two out. And from there, I do want to get things moving, if only so that we can make sure that Marissa doesn't get herself into a really, really bad spot. Yeah, we're gonna have to start baiting these guys. The good news is, we can bait these guys very, very easily without baiting the knights.
Yeah.
So I think that's what we're going to do. But yeah, overall, like, in terms of the Game Awards, again, I think most, if not all of them, are worthy inclusions. Again, the fighting game one is like, okay, yeah, like, that one's a little bit, like, weird, but it's like, you know, from what other choices did you have, like, this year? If, like, it is actually true that we didn't have that many other fighting games this year. Now I'm curious. I'm gonna look that up later.
I'm looking up Fighting Games 2023. Games 2023. Street Fighter 6, Mortal Kombat 1, Pocket Bravery, Gods of Rock, Grand Blue Fantasy vs. Rising?
Oh, that one actually came out very, very recently, before the time of the Game Awards.
Okay.
Or like after the time the Game Awards like made their decisions. So, yeah, that one's already done and dusted. So, like, it didn't come out on time.
Yeah, alright. Maybe it'll be eligible next year.
More than likely. Because, like, from what I understand, like, Grand Blue Fantasy Rising is fantastic. Like, I've been hearing nothing but good things from that. Okay, I think I know how I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, I don't know if there's really anything else to contest it.
Yeah, so it's really between Mortal Kombat 1 and Street Fighter 6. Again, I think it's gonna be Street Fighter 6.
Orbitals?
I've heard of Orbitals, but I don't know any details about it. Nuts, I healed the wrong person.
Blazing World Stars, Tragus Phaeus Suits of Fate, Final Fury.
Final Fury, really?
Yeah.
Huh. I think that's a game in, like, a certain series that I just haven't gotten into, but I have heard that title before.
Project L has, like, a demo ad, I think, but it's...
Yeah, but, like, it's still under development. More than likely, we're going to see more details about that one maybe starting next year.
Yeah, I think it's coming for a, like, 2025 release now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because, they are taking their time with that one, which I personally think is a good thing.
Fatal Fury City of Wolves is due 2024.
Oh yeah, that one's gonna be really, really cool in my opinion. Yeah, because like we haven't had a proper Garo game in a while.
Yeah, Tekken 8 isn't out yet. That's coming soon.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking forward to Tekken 8. Yo, dude, like the latest character that they revealed, that Silver Fox looking motherfucker. He was channeling freaking Noctis. Like, I'm excited about that.
Idol Showdown, does that ring a bell with you?
Oh god, Idol Showdown. So Idol Showdown is interesting. Imagine fighting games but with VTubers.
Okay.
But from what I have to understand, yeah, like people had fun with that one.
Framemakers, which looks sort of more like Oh, I guess it includes a lot of, like, indie characters in it. Like, characters from, like, Octodad and, like, Downwell.
Yeah,
and...
I know what you're talking about. It's kind of like, it's kind of a Brawlhalla situation.
Yeah. Your only move is Hustle.
Don't know that one.
King of Fighters 13 Global Match
That
just came out.
That, I believe, is something not quite related. I think that's, like... trying to think. I don't want to say if it's, like, the mobile, because I know they've been dabbling in mobile, but, I don't think that's it.
I think it's a port.
Got it.
Looks like it's a port.
Really glad I checked these guys' weapons, by the way. Look what this guy has.
Oh, yeah. Good call.
Mm-hmm. I'm having Vanessa bait this guy, hoping in hopes that this guy with the Divine also moves. I'm going to have Artur, because, like, it doesn't look like anyone with any sort of ranged weapon can reach over there. This guy has a spear, which I think... Okay, yeah, I think we can make this work. So, Artur, we are going to have you kill this guy.
I do like that Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl 2. I do feel like that dev team, like, really cares about, like, the mechanics of making a, like, melee-like game.
Yeah, platform fighter.
There's a lot of cool tech in it.
They actually, like, they actually did their due diligence in trying to, like, replicate a proper platform fighter. Is it as good as they say it is? I don't think so. But I can definitely see the effort. Like, I can definitely see how hard they're trying in order to make it work. So
there's more
I can
to
at least
it than the first release.
Yeah, definitely.
I think they're fighting against their budget there.
Definitely. You can definitely tell that they're trying. Like, that has to count for something.
Yeah, I'm rooting for them.
Uh-huh. Like, honestly, like, if we see more platform fighters from them and, like, they keep this train going, I would be more than happy to see, how far they can go with it, because, yeah, like, an all-star, like, Battle Royale platform fighter with, like, Nickelodeon characters, I think is a great idea. I will say, like, I find their choice of characters kind of interesting, because it's like, you know, they have, I found it funny that they have Gerald and Arnold's grandma in the game, but they don't have Arnold.
Yeah, and the first game just had Helga, and they cut Helga for this one, but added Gerald and Arnold's grandma. I kind of liked that it was just Helga, because it was like, that's like the person from that show who would fight.
That's true. That's true. Well, okay, the only person in that roster who would fight, who also,
It is strange, though.
Who also, like, would probably be, like... Okay, if I may... What about Harold?
Yeah.
Like, I could see Harold.
Yeah, he would give you a pounding. He's gonna pound you so hard it won't even be funny!
Yeah, I remember that.
That's what he would say all the time on the show.
I'm gonna see how much that Killer Lance does to Vanessa. Not much! So what I'm thinking is, here we go. I'm not seeing these guys moving.
Yeah.
Because, like, we've been in range of them and they haven't moved. I think they're programmed not to. So what I'm thinking is, we can finish this guy off with someone.
Yeah.
Vanessa can bait that guy down there.
Okay.
And she's not in danger of dying to a crit.
No.
Is it gonna hurt? Yes. Is it going to kill her? No. And at this point, that's really all I care about.
Okay. Can we try and kill with Franz or Joshua? I'd like to try and get... Oh, or Ephraim, if we can get him up to level 20.
I think Ephraim will be able to, like, get his levels from these guys.
Okay.